Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's talk Boxy Premium because today is November 1st. I wasn't planning on filming this video, but I'm getting so many questions from you guys, so I've got some answers for you right now. The biggest question is, well, why wasn't I charged for Boxy Premium? I added myself to the list and I made sure that my credit card information was all good. So what in the world happened? Well, from what it looks like, the premium box for the month of November has been completely sold out. The interest was so overwhelming that there's so many more people left on the wait list. So if you were not charged, then what's going to happen is you are on the list for the December premium box. It's kind of crazy because there was a minor glitch also with the charges. It just so happens that for whatever reason, they charge $35 for the box and that's it. Now, generally, if you pay taxes in your state, then you're supposed to pay taxes. Here in New Jersey, we do pay taxes. And they charged $35 to everyone, did not pay taxes. The cool thing is that Boxycharm accepted responsibility and said that is a gift to you guys. We're not gonna go and process another fee just for the taxes. We're just going to not charge you the taxes this time around. So just know if you saw a charge for $35, that means that yes, you got off the wait list, so that's great, and should be expecting a premium box for the month of November. In addition to, if you were charged $35, you were supposed to be charged taxes. You won't be charged taxes for the month of November. They already charged you what they were going to charge, which is $35. However, coming December, you're going to be charged $35 plus tax, because that was just a little minor issue that happened this month. I can confirm that I got off the wait list. I was on the wait list just like everyone else was. I wasn't sure whether I was going to get in now or in December. At one point, I was also considering just getting off the wait list and just waiting off and seeing, but I said no, because I know a lot of people want to see what the box looks like in comparison to the base box. So I made sure I stayed on the wait list, and I was really surprised to see that I was actually charged the $35 this morning, which means that you should look forward to seeing an unboxing and try on of the premium box in the month of November. Now, there are some changes that are taking place in the month of November when it comes to Boxycharm in general. I've done a series of videos giving you guys this information, but Joe posted a last minute update yesterday, and I want to put that clip up here for you guys.
Charmers.
Hi guys. So it's important for us to go over everything starting November 1st, okay? So November 1st, we're gonna actually go for $25. Things will change for the better. It's $4 increase. We sent you all an email already. We'll let you know multiple times, and we're gonna tell you one more time because it's important for us that you understand that it will go up and why. And here's why. First of all, value of the box goes higher. Even the size of the box is bigger. Let's show them the other one now.
Look at the other one.
So you see this is the small one that, okay, so this is the new one, right? When you open it, it's gonna be actually in the color like this, okay? And
what else?
First sneak peek will come tomorrow, but one thing you will receive is a complexion pack, because going forward, we're gonna start matching your shade, right? We wanna start introducing foundations, concealers, correctors, things like that. So now, some of you will receive complexion pack from Becca. It's one of those 3 shades. So say for male, I think this is the correct shade for male, right? Show your face.
No.
You see how good I am? I'm a makeup artist, years of work.
You have so
a lot of
much
experience in that,
yeah.
exactly. And if you don't receive that, it will be a pretty vulgar concealer complexion. So that's gonna be one of the 2. And then there'll be pretty amazing stuff. Don't forget, every month we're gonna ask you to choose an item for your Boxycharm or Boxy Premium or Boxy Lax.
To quickly recap it, the base boxes are getting bigger than they usually are starting the month of November. Boxycharm will no longer charge $21. They start charging $25 for the base box going forward. Remember, it's $25 plus tax. I did see some people comment, say, well, I was charged $27. I don't understand why. So it went from $21 to $25, but then you also have to add the taxes to that. Also, another thing I wanted to mention to you guys is that starting November, we are going to get sample, like the little foil packets. We're either gonna get a foundation sample or a concealer sample. Make sure that you check your emails. If you don't see Boxycharm emails, make sure you check your spam folders, because they're gonna follow up once we receive our boxes. They're gonna follow up with a survey so that we can respond as to whether or not we found a good match for our complexions with the little foil packets that they submit in our boxes for the month of November. Because remember, they're working on getting us some complexion items, foundations, concealers, BB creams in our boxes in the very near future. And I'm like crossing my fingers that we eventually start seeing like complexion items as of December. I'm not sure. I'm just saying it would be great December, January to start seeing some complexion items. And this is really exciting for me. Now let's move on to some spoilers, because there was like a series of spoilers and then not so much spoilers that took place yesterday. Joe went onto Instagram and showed a package that he received from Korres, and that is a really nice and luxe brand. So that's really exciting to see that he's receiving those items.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the new one. Yes.
Whoa.
Look at this. We have new partners coming to Boxycharm.
And these are
And look
my
what we're
favorite.
getting.
Can I take these?
Yes. It's yours. Boris, we love you. We're so proud to work with you.
Generally, when Joe goes onto Instagram and shows brands and or products, that means that they're coming our way. He did confirm that Korres is coming our way. The product that they showed, I'll show you a picture of it. It is the Korres Hydra Biome or Biome. I'm going to say Biome. It is a probiotic superdose face mask. And apparently it is one of their newest products that launched. The one that they have on their website, it is a 3.38 fluid ounce and it is 100 milliliters. It retails for $49 and it is 4.5 stars out of 298 reviews. It has a whole bunch of information on here. I'm not gonna give you all that information. I wanted to give you details on the product that he showed on the Instagram story. This does not mean that this is the product we are getting. However, it is just something to prepare for, because you never know. It could be this item or it could be something else by the brand. Really, really exciting. Now check this out. I have like screenshots of everything on my phone right now. So it turns out that for Halloween, Boxycharm seems like everyone dressed up and they ended up throwing a little party or whatever. And it just so happens that a lot of their staff were dressed as Boxycharm boxes for 2019. There's a few things that I noticed on here. For instance, the fact that they announced a spoiler for November that we didn't know about, which they ended up releasing today. If you can see, I'm gonna put it up here on screen, but I have it here as well. They have one of their staff members and she's dressed up as the theme for the month of November 2019, which is Boxy Stellar. So technically they released the spoiler of the theme yesterday, October 31st on Halloween, okay? Which is funny because I noticed that and I was like, is this correct? Because if it is, then maybe we have the spoilers for the themes for December already, which is kind of fun. Now, if you move on to the next individual, I'm gonna put it up here on screen as well. She is dressed like in a very whimsical way, and it just so happens that inside her box it says December 2019, Boxy Whimsy, which is like light and airy and pretty and all of that. So that's great. Now let's move on to two other spoilers, which everyone thought was a spoiler, but it turns out that they're kind of not. So this is the most accurate information I have for you guys, okay? Based on my thumbnail, you probably have already noticed that Drunken Elephant has a big, cross out. Guess what? Drunken Elephant is not gonna be in a Boxycharm box. This is what happened. I'm gonna put up the picture for you guys. So I feel like I'm just sharing like boxy tea, boxy drama. This is like boxy news. I know, there's a bit much, but I didn't want to share this yesterday and add to the information without knowing for sure if it was coming in a Boxycharm box or not. It's not coming in a Boxycharm box anytime soon, at least the brand at all. So there's a staff member who, just like everyone else, was dressed in a theme and had a Boxycharm box. So we all assumed that just because everyone else had the same situation going on, that meant that Drunken Elephant was coming into the Boxycharm boxes because of the fact she was dressed as an elephant. She had a box with Drunken Elephant products inside of the box. In my mind, it just made sense. I was thinking, okay, so it is New Year's, people are drinking to celebrate the entering of the new year. So it's kind of like Drunken Elephant, and then the brand will be featured in a Boxycharm box. And then my friend Boxy Preview went onto her Instagram and put the spoiler up really quickly because she was under the impression, as many other people, and myself included, that Boxycharm was going to include Drunken Elephant in the boxes. In her defense and Boxycharm's defense, and just basically in everyone's defense, whenever we share spoilers, we're sharing spoilers based on things that we are seeing. These are all assumptions, and we always say you never know, but this may be something to look forward to seeing in boxes, but it's never really set in stone until we say it has been confirmed. And so it just so happens that the brand Drunken Elephant reached out to my friend Isabel, who is Boxy Preview on Instagram. If you haven't followed her, checked her out, make sure you do. She is on top of it 100% of the time. So it just so happens that the brand reached out to her and said, we are not going to be featured in a Boxycharm box. Like, that's not accurate. And so she was a little confused. She did reach out to Joe, who responded, hey, because she was confused. She was like, I'm a little confused. Is this not like the case? And he responded that no, that what it is the staff member just really went all out and got really creative with her costume. I can see where we all assumed it because I actually fell for the trap as well. As of right now, it has been confirmed that Drunken Elephant will not be coming to a Boxycharm box as of right now. And another thing, which would pretty much be the last thing I have to share right now in this video, is that if you go back to the staff member that was dressed as a Boxy Rose, which was a theme for March. She has the March box. It says Boxy Rose, but then you see Flower Bomb inside of her box. Yeah, because of the fact that Drunken Elephant is not going to be in the box, and then we saw Flower Bomb in a box, I think people are really excited, thinking that Flower Bomb is coming to a box, but I'm gonna be honest, let's not get excited until we get confirmation. Flower Bomb can be very, very expensive, and I don't think that is an official spoiler. At this point, if Drunken Elephant was just part of a costume, you know, to contribute to like the creativity, I would not be surprised if Flower Bomb was just a contribution to that theme and that costume, because March was Boxy Rose, which is a flower. You get my drift? I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. I don't know this information for sure. All I know is that Drunken Elephant is not going to be in a Boxycharm box. However, I'm just gonna say, if Flower Bomb ends up in a box, it is amazing because I love that perfume and it is so expensive, and that box was huge. But if it doesn't come in a box, just know it hasn't been confirmed. It was just part of like a Halloween costume kind of reveal thing. So yeah. So let me know, how do you guys feel about all this information? How do you guys feel just in general about the spoilers, about premium? What are you looking forward to it? All right, guys, thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day with me. That is a wrap for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.